stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt team out there. And just to clarify, it is not 4th down. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 15. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Throw caught here by Bird. He's at the 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damiere Byrd, 85 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man, Ty Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possible. Let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
first down, Darnold. And connecting here with DJ Chark. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DJ Chark, 58 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense... And his first carry, he loses the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Forced out to his left. They still can't get it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
They'll try the air now with Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They snap it to Newton. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. hey, let's see if your defense can rescue him a little bit.
Able to connect with Mims. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one complete. He finds Sharp. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 26-yard line.
35's the night. That's the run. They're running it.
To the air again, Darnold escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
These two teams all tied after one.
End of the first quarter with the score tied 7.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Philip Lindsey, 26 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there of the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
The ball carrier.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
7-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Pick up on the play. And it's
3rd and 2. Newton eluding the pressure right. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
to Damiere
Byrd.
Touchdown.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front.
Conversion.
Watch the safety cream. Slide.
They'll try and run with Drake. And he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Kyle Duggar He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And CD, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Newton. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 4th down, Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Conversion.
Operating from the gun, Newton. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll just...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down.
Let's go. Three down. Man, 80. Mike 35. We're pretty quiet.
Now it's Darnold. Flush to his right. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The shotgun snap for Darnold, escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Another Jets first down.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Patriots 5-yard line.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DJ Chark, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Darnold from the gun. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Patriots 23. Jets.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going into halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Flushed out right. Open man right side is Chark. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
We got 4. 35's the mic. Switch up.
Faking the give. Darnold rolling to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Newton. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Darnold, escaping the pressure right. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Lindsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Back to the air, Darnold on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, caught by Mims. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Darnold flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Philip Lindsey. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Will line up for a...
Sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. He's at the 50. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Jets 27. Patriots.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
Turnover on down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Come to my work. We want it. Keep going, no, keep going.
Back to throw, Darnold. Flush to his right. That's caught right side by Mims. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
With the score, Jets.
Back now here on EA Sports.
23.
It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Darnold completes it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Duggar able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make this a 7-point game. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game. The
Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
out of the gun. Newton
at the 44-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
CJ.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
It's now fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Newton. He'll buy some time right. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that fourth down stop. Points would be ideal for some breathing room, no doubt. And really, a field goal would be huge. That would make it a two-score game. Bo Allen on the stop.
Gain of a yard.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll roll him out right. That one complete. He finds Shark. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On first down, Lindsey. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now the throw taken in by Chark. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
43-yard line.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Another run by Lindsey. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Darnold now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.